Welcome to Sports Sunday. I'm Brooke Grimsley. It's almost time for football season, which means it's almost time for fall, the season of change. And Mizzou is already getting a jump start on that with officially welcoming in their new athletic director, Desiree Reed-Francois. Her hire is historic, being the first woman to hold that title, but that's far from the reason for her hiring. Her resume and vision to take Mizzou to the next level is why. Reed-Francois is shattering the glass ceiling. Not only is she the first Hispanic female athletic director for the university, she's also the first female AD at a public university in the SEC and just the second in the conference's history. Vanderbilt's Candace Lee was the first. While she is a pioneer in this role, her being a female had nothing to do with her hiring. It was just an added benefit. Here's what she had to say at her introductory press conference on Wednesday.
I will never ask more of anyone else than I would ask of myself. And when I'm all in, I'm all in. And together with our students, our coaches, our staff, our alumni, our donors, and our campus leaders, we're going to create a world-class experience that attracts the best and brightest and that allows our students to better themselves and bring home championships to Columbia. I will have a lot of listening and learning to do in the days ahead. But I can promise you that we will have an athletic department that you can be proud of day in and day out. We will keep what has worked and innovate for the future. We compete in the best conference in the country, and we should regularly compete for SEC championships. But ultimately, I know this is the show me state, and I know that our actions and our results will speak louder than my words. But I know this league, and I know we can do this. We can be one of the nation's best in everything. Everything that we do will reflect this.
Well, before that, it was just weeks ago that Mizzou announced that Jim Sterk was stepping down as the university's athletic director. For more insight on why Sterk is gone and the hiring of Reed-Francois, I spoke to Mizzou athletics beat writer for the Post-Dispatch, Dave Matter, via Zoom about why she was the perfect hire for the Tigers.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with her record as a fundraiser. For one, she's done a lot of good work at UNLV. Which is a group of 5 conference program, but one that has seen its fundraising levels go up a lot in the last few years. She has the experience of working in some Power 5 programs, including in the SEC at Tennessee, where she oversaw the men's basketball program. At Virginia Tech, she oversaw the men's football program and was really second in command there at a big time ACC school. So she has the experience of working at a Power 5 school and then has done things on her own as an AD in the big chair. So I think, that, and coupled with, I think, just her overall charisma, she is seen as kind of a rising figure in the world of college athletics. And as many as the barriers that her hire represents her breaking, as far as being the first woman to hold that position at Missouri, and also, her background as a Hispanic woman. I don't think that's not why she was hired. It was more about her background, but it does reflect a real break in what the industry trend has been for forever, really, as far as who these jobs go to.
It was all still a surprise for everyone when Jim Sterk stepped down. And of course, we do not know the full details on what happened with that, but do you see this being a very seamless transition? Jim Sterk, from at least what I've gathered, did a lot for the university, and it seemed like a very unexpected thing that happened.
Yeah, I don't know how seamless it's going to be, because I don't think they want it necessarily to be seamless. I think they want to shake things up. I think they see the opportunity for Mizzou in this new SEC, in this new realm of what college athletics is going to be, and to be a player in this conference and just going forward in big time college sports. You need a dynamic leader who's going to come with fresh ideas and a fresh perspective. And maybe a little bit more energy about all the changes and trends that are happening right now. And I think that's largely why they went ahead and made this change. I mean, they are paying Jim Sterk his full salary to not be Missouri's AD. So this is not, clearly it was not his idea, it was not his plan, but they wanted to move faster on this one and find somebody who's considered a dynamic leader and somebody that can rally this athletics department that has been kind of in neutral for a while. And I think they want to capitalize and capture that that excitement, that energy that Eli Drinkwitz has brought to football and spread it around the entire department and find the right leader to align with him and align with Conzo Martin and the administration and all the other coaches on campus. And they believe that Desiree is the right choice to fill that role.
Now, don't think I'm forgetting about you, Illinois fans. The Illini starting their fall camp before their season kicks off August 28th against Nebraska. Illinois also going through a lot of changes. The Lovie Smith era is done, and Brett Bielema has taken over the reins. While there's a new coaching staff, there will be a very familiar face with Brandon Peters there for his 6th season. Yes, you heard me right. He is a 6-year senior. Bielema says that the goal right now is to push players out of their comfort zone to help get out the best of them.
Like, this is New Year's Day for us, right? Like I always preach to our players and our coaches, this is the start of a new year. It's just kind of the way I've always been wired. It's what I learned as a young coach, as a player, that kind of put everything aside.
Trying to go out with a bang this year. You know, I'm grateful to have a 6th year. You know, grateful for Coach B for, you know, allowing as much as us come back as possible. You know, he welcomed us with open arms. So, you know, I'm just really grateful for this opportunity and, you know, grateful to, have another season under my belt.
Coming up on Sports Sunday, a big milestone for former Cardinals manager Tony La Russa, passing Bucky Harris for the most games managed in the major leagues. That and more ahead in this week's Flashback.